Love, what is it? It is an endless universe of infinite, indefinite complexities of beauty, comprising the very essence of mindful human experience, an ocean of the waves of the heavenly and eternal bonding, which is indestructible, even for the greatest force of this universe, a relentless phenomenon, which, no matter in what form, just translates to beauty, one way or the other. This extravaganza is what humans have been expressing since a long time, from paintings to songs, from books to movies, from poems to sculptures, and a lot more, all which can be comprehended by the one who's been there, who has had it. Very humanly magic it is. Apparently, humans aren't being very humans lately. There's no depth, no reason, no cause. It all has just got very diluted to a quite simple of a nature. There's no reason to cry, no reason to laugh, to live the entirety of life for someone. No more one's whole world revolving around a single person. Just superficial, short spectrums. What I'm stating isn't against the people who naturally lean towards the casual style of living and don't want that weight of serious depth in some aspects of their life. I'm not talking of them. I mean, they know what they're doing. What I'm stating is that realm of people who don't really know what they're doing, who constantly live in an illusion where they systematically pretend and call it, well, love. I do understand humans are not that smart. The average mind doesn't have very deep intellectual aspects to it. For most of its lifespan, it spends time fooling itself. It loves its surroundings. It observes everything around it, the people around it, and it overly relies on those observations. The lack of depth in general also includes the lack of emotional depth, the emotions and energies of connection, when irregular or partial, cause sorrow. There's this very lifeless kind of energy of pretending to have someone. Their life is something not theirs, but belongs to the world around them. Like being simulated and not conscious. The state of being together, being external in nature, not internal. Oh yeah, they're in a relationship. It resembles a college student of biology who doesn't even know what chlorophyll is. Minds, hearts, and bodies immersed in a building which doesn't even have a foundation. Scattered beliefs, lifeless music. Let's count how much you've done for me. And this is what you've done for me? I don't feel how I used to feel about it. I don't think she's that important to me anymore. Or he. It's not working. I do think I'm putting efforts. I'm not really sure about things. What's gonna happen? I don't know where this will go. It is just so shallow, unauthentic. The abstractness of emotions is replaced by the formality of a deal, a contract in which things can be calculated, analyzed, and act with a fixed template, a default framework. It's not open, losing interest over time. You don't really lose interest in something that keeps you alive, something that you love. If it is not inspiring you the way it did some months ago or some years ago, then it really wasn't love in the first place. If it is not as mesmerizing as it used to be, it never was love. The caring, question of life and death, the fascination with them, be it their mind, their body, their way of speaking, their perspective, just their being, their presence. It never really goes away. Love grows even more as the two walk the path of life together. Life is a complex ride of highs and lows. No matter how low life gets, it just doesn't want to go away. That bond is irrespective of anything else. There are no doubts, and if there are, they're painful. Even a single doubt feels so heavy. There's not a singular energy that this connection habituates. There's more than even the entirety of a human being. All senses participate in it. Also, why it turns so painful when one doesn't see the forthcoming dangers. There are times when one either fails to really understand the other or they just become something pathetic. When this happens, a trace of pain and sorrow is left that is unbearable. The life of the person who's the victim just doesn't exist anymore. The weight of distrust on what happened haunts them, as everything they believed in just dies. The intensity of that trauma, again, just tells what love really is. Even these cases tell what love really is. When it is truly there, it becomes everything. All because it is just so much. The promises are promises. Togetherness is a blessing. Look into their eyes, you see your whole life. The scent is a hypnosis. The kisses feel like home. The laughs are euphoric. The sex is mesmerizing, heavenly. The dopamine is real. Life is amazing. When a being senses that level of amazement, when a soul enters that realm of euphoria, it doesn't want to go anywhere else, but stay there forever. And it cries. It cries when even a single slight thought or doubt comes that it will have to leave. Not just that, it wants to go even deeper in that very realm, in that very universe, as it instinctively knows that there's more, and way more to it. The colors are limitless. Those intoxications are indefinite. Pleasure is immeasurable. The peace is constant. Even if it does doubt things, it hopes for the best, ignoring those doubts. Such place when your soul is at, you'll never really hesitate. You'll just love. It is not of just one kind. It is vast in terms of style, in terms of manner, in terms of approach. There is no one way of truly loving. There is no one way of being around when loving. The whole world is so full of different stories and lives, each having its own originality. Thus, love is not limited, not just in that context, but in every way. Whatever is limited is not it. So do take time to understand the other. Don't hurry. Absorb everything about them. Then get into it. As you truly take that dive, you feel the real weight of the emotions and energies that it carries. A very healthy high. You go forward. You live in it. You live with it. Now as time moves ahead, eventually you see where it really is. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Some stories end badly. Some are unstable, while some are beautiful forever. Even to know what your story is, you have to firstly love. And that is the beauty of love. The greater of a human being you'll be, the greater you'll understand someone, tailoring your emotions and thereby decisions perfectly. Then, when you're in it, again, the greater of a person you'll be, the better you'll manage things. The more you'll be able to find common grounds between differences, the lesser conflicts will exist, the more grounded you'll be, the healthier the relation will be, the stronger that bond will be, and the more they'll feel like home to you. The greater of a human being you'll be, the greater your story will be. Everything will be real, including the beauty of love.